Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of the Easel edition of the Sports Unions. I'm going to be running through pretty much all of the MLB teams. So, last week, if you remember, we did the Diamondbacks. Okay, there was a link in the last week's video. If you go check it out, there's a link where you can download this for free. But today's episode, we're covering the Atlanta Braves. So let's get right to it. All right, so I got my easel set up here. YouTube video, Atlanta Braves. Got the size 14 and a quarter by 10 and a half by 3/4 inches thick. I got the 60-degree V-bit set in motion. We're going to drop in the stars. Highlight them all, which I have them combined anyway, but if they weren't, you would highlight them all, click edit, and let's get that centered to the workpiece. And you can see the stars look very nice. I always carve my stars to 0.42 inches deep and clear out the pocket. All right, some people go full depth. I've kind of just figured out that 0.42 pretty much is full depth. So, yeah, anyway. Cut speeds, I usually do it at 150 for the feed rate, 75, so half for the plunge, and I usually go pretty conservative, usually around 0.05, 0.06 per pass. Alright. That puts us for 50 stars at a cut time of about 23 minutes. All right. So we're going to go ahead and load the work in. So we're going to bring in the Atlanta Braves file here. It's just a simple A. So we're going to make that larger here and center that to the material. I did want to get rid of the little TM because it's not needed. Now the cool thing about this file here is you notice there's black and gray, right? So if I was to take the black portion, tell it to clear out pocket at 0 for the cut depth, and then I take this center A, I could either leave it like that or do an outline. I like the outline better, I think. Because with paintwork you can paint it up the color you'd like it to be. But now we're going to work on some of these stars because it looks a little odd, and the shape of the A, I think I want to move it over just a little bit, so I'm going to just Control A, get rid of the stars there, and just kind of slide this over a little bit. Alright, now what we got, let's refresh the page here. This is what we've got right now, but we've got some like little pieces of stars that are peeking their noses out that are going to look kind of odd. So first thing I'm going to do is just see if I can go a little bigger with it maybe. Go a little bigger. I'm trying to cover up these over here. See what we're left with. So I think that looks pretty cool. Except this star here, so there's a little trick I do. People will call me and hit me up and say, hey, can you get rid of these little fragments? So like this one right here, it's going to look weird. So if you just double click the outer edge, see how you got some nodes that pop up? It should have been in my last video too, but if you click here, drop a node, we can just drag that down. I'll put one here and then drag this one over. That'll get rid of that fragment. And I want to get rid of these two peeking their head out. here. And then there's a little one right here, if you see it. It's peeking out. And I think this one can go too. Get rid of that. These little ones, like this little edge here, it's gonna look weird. So if I just I'll put a node like right here and here. I can just kind of cover that up and leave this point. And then you notice there's one in the middle here. I really don't need any of these center ones, so I'm just going to actually click the node and delete them. And the whole center will be a boundary. Alright, so let's sit back here and look at this here. Not sure how I feel about these over here. It looks kind of odd. So I think we're going to get rid of that star. And we'll get rid of this one too. And I think I'm going to get rid of this one. So, this is the Atlanta Braves Union. Thanks for watching. I'm going to drop a link in the description of the video that you can go in and download a copy of this directly from Easel. And then you can mess around with it however you feel, but free file, right? Free file Tuesday, we'll call it. And go back and watch the first episode if you want to get a copy of the Diamondbacks one. And then stay tuned for next week's video. As always, leaving a comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, look forward to everybody watching the videos and responding to any comments that pop up. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.